Good morning, everyone. Welcome to day 75 of Isolate, Meditate, Create. My name is Jessica Lynn Johnson. I am the founder and CEO of Soaring Solo. Soaring Solo is a company dedicated to the direction and development of one-person plays. So welcome to IMC. And this whole experience is really just to connect us in creativity and in community with one another during stay at home. And so I will be hosting this every hump day, every Wednesday during stay at home. That being said, please make sure that you have something nearby you to write with and write on. As soon as we are done meditating, we're going to jump into the writing portion of this experience. So go ahead and find a comfortable seated position and just close your eyes and start to focus on your breath. Deep breaths in, audible exhales out if you need to. And just allow everything to slow way down. And just allow your mind to clear, noticing any thoughts that might be racing around in your mind and letting them pass through, trying not to attach to any of them. Creating a blank canvas in your mind. And just imagine that with every breath, you are breathing in warm and nourishing light that is filling every inch of your body. So just really see that light entering your body and filling every part of it. And do a body scan from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet. Notice where you might be carrying any tension or discomfort or pain, where you might be clenching muscles, and just breathe deeply into those places, allowing yourself to further relax and release. And just feel the energy of support that is available to you right now. The tangible support of the chair or the bed or the ground beneath you. The support of every single person on this Zoom call right now, holding space for creative expression. My support for your creative journey and your self-care. And most importantly, your own support, carving out this time for yourself each day. And start to imagine that on every in-breath, you are breathing in things that serve you, things that fill your cup. Optimism, joy, creativity, passion, curiosity, generosity, forgiveness, acceptance, abundance, love, kindness, patience, whatever you need to breathe into your experience. Just call that in on your in-breath. And imagining that on your out breath, you are releasing those things that do not serve you, those things that keep you stuck, resistance, self sabotage, negative thinking, limiting beliefs, scarcity, judgment, bitterness, resentment, fear, paranoia. Let those things go on your out breath, pushing them far away from your experience. And just continue this cycle of breath, breathing in what serves you, exhaling what does not. And now imagine that your breath is starting to transform, and on your out breath, you are able to return to the world whatever it is you have to give. So you're continuing to breathe in those things that serve you and fill your cup, but now on your out breath, you're returning to the world generosity, creativity, innovation, forgiveness, kindness, whatever it is you want to return to the world. Humor, love, peace. Give that back on your out breath. And just continue this cycle of breath, of giving and receiving. And in the next moment, I'm going to start walking you through a visualization. So keeping your eyes closed, your breath deep, and your body relaxed, I just ask that you go on this journey with me. Trust whatever comes up for you. Try not to control it or make sense of it or censor yourself in any way. Just go on the journey and see what your intuition and imagination want to reveal to you. I want you to call to mind your GPS system. And by GPS system, I mean, what is your guiding force in this life? What guides you? What tells you where to turn? What direction to take? What is that in your life? Maybe it's another person that you consistently turn to for advice on how to live your life. Maybe it's someone you don't know, but you admire whose path you're following after. Maybe it's your own intuition or a higher power of some sort. But what is your GPS system? What guides you? Maybe it's your own ambition and dreams. Just tap into whatever that is for you. Give yourself a moment to let that surface. What is your GPS system? And as this GPS system comes to mind for you, I want you to recall different moments in your life where it led you, where you listened and it led you to a decision, to a new opportunity or experience. perhaps to leave the situation you were in, or to say something or do something that needed to be said, but just call to mind experiences in which you listened to your GPS. And also call to mind moments where maybe your GPS was telling you to make a certain decision or do something or say something and you ignored it. You did not listen to that internal GPS or external GPS, or you went a different way. Just recall those situations as well. And is there anything in this moment, today, in this present moment, that you feel like your GPS is encouraging you to do or to say? Is there something that's been surfacing for you that you are considering doing, but maybe you haven't listened to it yet? Does anything come to mind with regard to next steps in this present moment? And just spend another moment reflecting on your GPS system. Anything else your intuition or imagination wants to reveal to you about it? Just take that in and see what is revealed to you. Taking another deep breath in. And on your exhale, slowly opening your eyes, coming back to this present moment. I'm going to set my timer for 8 minutes. And I just want you to write freely and as uncensored as you can about whatever came up for you, knowing you never have to share what you've written unless you choose to. So be very free in this experience. If you need some some tips or some guidelines. You could write from a first person monologue, a first person narration, just about exactly what came up for you. You could become your GPS system. So whether that is an actual person or maybe a higher self or a higher power, you could give voice to that, personify your GPS system and speak from that perspective. You might recall a scene or a moment in your life that came up for you that you want to write about, and play the different characters and write each character's dialogue. You could write song lyrics or poetry. There's no way to mess this up, so just jump in, be uncensored. I'll let you know when your 8 minutes are up. And a little over 3 minutes left, a little over 3 minutes. Just about 30 seconds left. Okay, and please wrap up your writing. Hopefully you got something meaningful out of that, discovered something new, or found something you hadn't thought about in a while. And I would encourage you, if you wrote what you wrote by hand today, then transcribe it into a document on your computer. So you start to save what you've been writing for safekeeping. If you want to turn it into a solo show or just reflect on it later, I think that's a great habit to get into, transcribing our work and keeping it in a document on our computers. And also, if you feel so inspired, I think it's a great idea to share what you've written with someone. Someone who is safe and supportive and holds space for your creative expression. It's important to be witnessed in our creativity. And I would say in these early stages of writing, if you ask for feedback, you might only want to ask for questions or praises. So that way you're getting encouraged about what it is that you're writing, and you're also finding out where there might be some holes or some pieces of confusion that people need clarified. Let's see what else. So I also put some announcements in the chat, so please feel free to check those out. Beginning with this coming Saturday, I'm really excited to co-host Hot Off the Press. That is being brought to you by the LA Women's Theater Festival, which I am a proud board member for few years now. I've been affiliated with it for over a decade, but I've been a board member for a few years. So I'll be co-hosting that alongside Juliet Jeffers, a wonderful colleague of mine who is also a solo theater artist extraordinaire. And we are going to be featuring 5 solo artists that are up and coming and working on new pieces. So this is brand new. It's a reading series. I think I said it's happening 5 to 7 p.m. Pacific time. All the times I've listed in the announcements are Pacific time if you're based somewhere else. And you can go to my website, jessicalynjohnson.com. Just go under events and then workshopping and networking events, and you'll find the details for hot off the press. But 4 out of the 5 performers are from the Soaring Solo community. So I would love your support. All of the proceeds go to the LA Women's Theater Festival, which is a nonprofit that has been empowering diverse voices and stories for over 25 years. So we would love your support so we can keep going strong. And yeah, so more information is on my website about that. Also, I'm excited that my client, April Wade Wish, we worked on her show, My Name is Mommy, which she's been performing for over, I want to say like a year and a half, 2 years now. And in this pandemic, how she's chosen to continue doing her show, she's going to perform it live from her home, from her kids' playroom, which is like the perfect place to do that show. My Name is Mommy is multimedia, it's multiple characters, and she's going to try and bring all of that to you via Zoom. So we're really excited about that. You can get tickets on my website. If you go to jessicalynjohnson.com, go under events and upcoming solo shows, you will find details for My Name is Mommy. It's hysterical and heartwarming. And even if you're not a mom, I mean, I'm not a mom, well, I'm a puppy mom, but that's it. But even if you're not a mom, I think you will really relate to the themes of losing and finding yourself as we go through life's changes. So it's a beautiful show. And that's happening 8:30 p.m. Tuesday, June 30th. So, and we're going to have the Zoom chat going as well. So we want it to be interactive in the sense that the community can talk about things that they relate to as the show is going on, have a cocktail, have your dinner, whatever you want to do, and join us. So we're really excited about that. And then my free class is happening on, let's see, July 18th, Saturday, July 18th. So that is also via Zoom from 10 to 11:30 a.m. Pacific time. Just go to my website and sign up under free stuff, and you can join my free class whether you have no experience or tons of experience. I will meet you where you're at, and your confirmation email will have all of the details. And if you have any other questions, you can email me about that. And also, if you wanted to work with me at a more professional capacity, you can book an initial consultation with me. This will be via Zoom. You could also schedule a small group session or a power pair session. So I have different price ranges and different offerings depending on where you're at and what your budget is and what you'd like to explore. So you can email me at soringsoloartist@gmail.com for more information about that. Or visit my website, jessicalynjohnson.com, and just fill out a contact form. And then lastly, today's meditation and the rest of the 74 days before today are all on my YouTube channel. So if you go on YouTube and just search for Jessica Lynn Johnson, Soaring Solo Artist, you'll find all of those videos plus a bunch of other bonus videos about the solo theater process and creating a one-person show and all of that. And I do have 2 different YouTube channels. So to make sure that you are on the right one, you'll know you're on the wrong one if you see my puppy videos of Ruby, my puppy, and you'll know you're on the right one if you see all of the meditations and everything else. I think that's it. So thank you all so much for joining me today. I will leave the chat up for just a few minutes after I jump off so that you're able to jot down anything that is pertinent to you. Thank you all so much and have a beautiful, beautiful day.